Today in Bears and Games, we're looking at what happens when five bears are thrown together into a house and stop being real and become Sims. That's right, we've got five bears here. Starting on the left is Robbie, and then you got Tom, there's me, Johnny in the middle, Jack, and Navarro. And yeah, we are all going to be living together in this house, which shall be gradually growing in size. Now, when I'm playing this, I'm letting the Sims mostly do their stuff uninterrupted. I might do some wish fulfillment. As you can see, they've got goals and desires, and so I do help fill those. Otherwise, like when they're just hanging out together, I kind of let them do their own thing. I put that on high autonomy. Now, as you can see, I put the TV facing the wrong way, so that's why they're all playing video games on the floor. And Jack there doesn't quite understand how a TV works. And then we got some neighbors coming by to visit us. We're pretty polite. It's about the only time you'll see women through the course of this game, so enjoy it while it lasts, I guess. And yeah, each of us has a different wish. Apparently mine's to be a heartbreaker, so I want to break as many hearts as possible. I believe Robbie and Jack want to be writer/artists. Navarro wants to be popular and famous. So we all kind of have a lot of different goals. And in The Sims, I don't know if you played it before, you gotta have a job. So me and Navarro quickly pick some jobs. We become journalists. I think that Robbie goes on to the musician track, which sort of goes with his lifetime goal. And Jack ends up being a paramedic. I think he goes on to the medical career track. And so we're all sort of starting to get to know each other, saying hi. Navarro is being his usual social self, and I'm having a conversation about frying pans with Jack over there. And everyone really wants to meet this guy who looks like a Busey. I'm not sure what his deal is. And then, first night in the house, we decide to watch some sim football and talk about marriage and painting while I eat some mac and cheese. That's nice. That's actually a pretty accurate, well, except for the football part. If there was a video game, it would be a very accurate recreation of my life. So this is the first night in the house. Everyone's sort of trying to figure out where to sleep. Whoever snags the bed first pretty much gets it. So, as you can see, Jack and Tom are pretty mad about this whole thing, as they wanted the bed to themselves. But then they decide just have a nice little chat while they're there. Start talking about some TV and bathroom mirrors. Fortunately, for the longest time, there's only 2 beds in this house. And I think that's me and someone in Navarro going off for the beginning of our journalism career, which, as you know, always begins with you being a paper boy. Oh yeah, that wasn't me, because there I am doing what I do best, playing video games, and Robbie comes to join me. I don't know about this. Well, that's not a bad fake video game playing. And then the first dispute in the house. The hired help comes in and starts bitching at Robbie for leaving dishes everywhere. And Robbie answers by saying that his favorite color is pink. And boy, that guy couldn't care any less. But Robbie still wants to tell him how much he enjoys pink. Then he goes, after that awkward situation, and watches some TV. If you haven't played The Sims 3, there's quite a lot of TV shows to choose from, and he seems to be watching some kind of romance. And then we get some sexy shower scenes with Navarro. Alright. And I decide to give him a mirror so that he can practice his charisma skills, which he needs for work in the mirror. Of course, I did put the mirror in the bathroom, which means that Robbie isn't too happy with the mirror's placement, really. Robbie, meanwhile, is exploring his painterly skills as he wants to become a world-famous artist, artist/singer. So he decides to go outside and work on that there. Meanwhile, Navarro is busy doing the dishes. He's the only neat one in the house, which may be a problem. And he decides to work on his writing skill, while Robbie decides to work on his music playing, and I seem to be really enjoying it. And classy as I am, it does accurately reflect that I like to hang out outside in my white brace. Oh, arms look pretty good. While everyone's singing and having fun, Navarro rushes off to work. Talks about how he wants to be a rising star at work. To his new, maybe romantic interest, Tom. They are kind of flirting and getting close, and they seem to get huggy with each other, so always a good sign, right? Of course, he follows it up with playing video games alone, but that's okay. You know, everything starts somewhere. So I decided that 5 guys isn't enough, so I need to make some friends. Friends like Jeff Gersman from Giant Bomb. I decided to move the entire Giant Bomb crew, which you can download. Look for them online. There's actually a pretty good sim family someone posted. I didn't make them myself. And I moved them into the jankiest house in the neighborhood. And I decided to go pay them a visit because, you know, I want to hang out with the Giant Bomb guys. That'd just be a lot of fun. So I pull up a chair next to Vinny, who's playing some games on his laptop. And have some awkward silences with Brian Davis. And you talk about houses some. Oh, hey, he's into that. That's cool. He likes houses as well. See, me and Ryan Davis would get along if we hung out in person. See? I decided not to be creepy. To be creepy would be to force the whole gay thing on them. And I don't know. I figured that might be crossing the boundary of making your sim dollhouse into just some kind of wish fulfillment thing. So, no. I let them just do their own thing, and I didn't really push on any romance with them. And after Brad kicked me out of the house, I decided to, well, you know, kick over their garbage can. That shows them. And after that, I got pretty sleepy. So, time to head on home. Meanwhile, back at home, Jack was on his phone while Tom was working on his paintings. As you can see, Jack's got an interesting taste in shoes. Actually, I kind of like those. And Tom seems to be painting a fish. And Jack was thinking about me. Meanwhile, in the bathroom, Navarro was practicing his speech. Cut to me on the street corner, talking to people, making new friends. Right? Okay, maybe making some more friends. Talking about some girl I don't know. Boy, I don't care. She doesn't like that I didn't care. And wait, one more chance. Let's talk about some girl and bitch. I don't know. I just start yelling at her about some kid who doesn't even seem related to her, and she doesn't like that too much. Plus, she's sleepy too. Meanwhile, Jack and Robbie have decided that they're good enough friends that they can platonically sleep in a bed together. Well, that's nice. And Tom's finished his painting. I guess it's kind of Keith Haring-ish. Meanwhile, Navarro goes to the Giant Bomb household, which for some reason has had their garbage can knocked over. Can't think of who did that. And yeah, he wasn't exactly invited in. Oh no, he's just straightening it out because he's the one neat freak in the whole damn town. And he starts to get to know Ryan Davis. A positively svelte Ryan Davis next to him. And then he kind of weirds out the whole Giant Bomb crew by making them some food, which apparently they don't really want, and makes them stare in disbelief as he does it. But hey, if someone came to my house and started making me food, I wouldn't bitch about it. I'm just saying that they're being a little bit weird. Meanwhile, back at the house, Robbie's watching some more television. And he decides to go out in town and hang out with the Giant Bomb crew himself, who he introduces himself to, and Get some awkward silences. Meanwhile, at the Giant Bomb household, things aren't so well. Some lawyerly-looking lady comes to visit. What is she doing? Why is she there? And why is she on her cell phone while no one answers the door? Honestly, never really get an answer to these questions. I'm just there to hang out, once again. So I go pay the Giant Bomb household a visit myself. And it turns out no one's home. So I decide to show them by, kicking their garbage can right when Ryan Davis comes in. But he doesn't seem to notice.